Good morning, tourists. Welcome, tourists, to Limonal Bridge. The place was called a limonal due to the presence of lemon in the area of influence the service to appreciate the tears of workers and waters that surrounded the place and that in summer time came to the bank of the river to cool off it is unbound and crystalline water. A breeding that the National Federation of Coffee Grounds has and for many years of basketball practice in German as constant main of basic but practical exercises and constants many of four coastal structures to on each side of the river which support long and strong steel covers of the old wonder bars. These bridges about to cross the river Lengupa. Excuse me, Christian guys. I have a question. It's beautiful beer. About this, my question is very important. I confused. My question is, we is the college the Limon and Bridge? Thank you. Is the very important. Of course, Mr. Gerardo. No problem. Is your question is very important. The place was named Limonal due the presence of lemon is the area of influence that served to appetize the teeth of workers that surround place and in summer they come to the banks of the river to cool, trembling inside its abundant and crystal waters. Excuse me, Christian guy, I have a question. Is I I don't understand who was the bring the bolt? Of course, Mr. Carlos. The bridge was built by the National Federation of Coffee Grounds many years ago. Basic but practical and engineering, it is mainly for concrete structures on eight sides of the river, which support the long at a strong cauls of which the tables are as crown of. Mr. Lugdas, a scientific name, flock of Bubulcus ibis. They perch on that trace, usually with other colonial birds of water. It is thickest near the water. It is measured from 91 to 102 centimeters slider, with long at the neck and legs are the plumage is white on the legs black. It is from and yellow beak. The nuptial plumage present along and conspicuous spark flattered juveniles are similar to adults. At the time of hair, the two sexes show a characteristic dorsal eye three species. The present a lot of him alone. Okay, misters. Let's go to other place. Okay, goodbye. Our is the congratulations. Okay, let's go. Hacienda Lengupam. Purchased by the Jesuit from a Spanish and commander in 1639 and destined to supply the school of Tunja. Hacienda Legupa had its breeding and fathering of cattle, sugar, milk, cane, banana, and cotton. Crown in the Jesuit had introduced blacks, still subject to slavery, which later is now until 1850. In Colombia, the first floor is some rooms for storage of products and tools. The kitchen is quite large where you can find to make doughs. A basket where the cheese were hung and the course in half the burden patio. The house is built a right of 18 meters on side 2 meters. The other and as approximately 17 fangers, the rest have been sold. Excuse me, Christian guy. Is Hacienda Lengupa beautiful? I have a question about this place. Mr. Christian, With what purposes was this hacienda built? Thank you. It's very important. My question. Excuse me. I don't understand your explication because I look these flowers. Excuse me, mister. Of course. Purchased by the Jesus from Spanish and commander in 1639 and destination to supply to a school of Tunja. Hacienda Lengupa are characterizing a fatiguing sugar, milk, and banana and cotton crop in the Jesuits and a river at the Blanks until the slavery is now until 1840 in Colombia. Around this hacienda became an urban and rural growth and becoming the first parish which also received the name Lengupa. Excuse me, Mr. Christian Guide. I have a question. It's beautiful place. I church with my friends. Okay, my question is, how is the hacienda David? Thank you. Excuse me. It's very important for me. Of course, my friend. The first floor is some room for storage of products and tools. The kitchen is kept larger where you can fit an oven to make those adopted, a basket where the cheese were hung, and the cursed half is the covered patio. The house is built a ring angles of 18 meters on the side, 12 meters on the other, and approximately 7 faniger because the rest are built sold. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this place. Okay, tourists, welcome to Trapiche. What is important about this monument? This is a monument in honor of the tradition of a meal used the exchange the use of certain fruits of the earth as the cultivation of cane and its derivative is material are ancient, like the dry one Iron this Trapiche. He glimpses the immobile cultural heritage, since the artist skill that our ancestors developed to be able to support their family and that nobody were valued their importance for the development of ground population in the agrotourism of the region. Yes. How is the trapiche used? This mill was underwritten by oxen, composed of two forward rogers that press the sugar cane previously used and extraction in use. The juice is concentrated and cooked until the crystallization of the sugar. The trapiche is a mill which the use of the cane is opening with panela, piloncillo. It's generally manufactured or sugar is obtained formerly animal. Tradition was used, although today electric or gasoline engines are used. This moment important in Miraflores. Okay, in what material is a trapiche built? His material are ancient like they did what the iron our ancestor building the trapiches by hand, improving more and more to continue developing an agricultural production of better quality and better performance in the completion of the products. Its monument is very important. B. Avenue Romero Hernandez is very beautiful. Is very in the end to municipality. Okay, tourists, let's go to other place. Good job. Come on, let's go. Okay, the other place is in downtown of municipality. Okay, let's go. Okay, tourists, welcome San Joaquin Church. It was built in the year 1743. It is a temple that began to be built around 1811 and was finished in 1924. Its architecture is of Roman influence, which is evidenced by the large number of arches in its naves in the form of a cross. They have a questions, tourists. Christian guy, excuse me. Does San Joaquin Church is beautiful? Okay, it's beautiful, beautiful. I have a two question about the church. Okay, my one question is, in one year and by when was it built? I not remember. And second, is there any motive or legal of the church in its construction? Thank you, excuse me, my friend. Okay, Mr. Juan, no problem. It was built in the year 1843. Is the temple that began to be built around 1811 and was finished in 1924. Its architecture is for Roman influence, which is evidenced by large number of arches. Its name in from a cross. Okay, this temple is located on the head of at the front of the main port of Miraflores and was built by the Jesuits. Peasants and engineers, people who still existing in the region, were engaged. Then when two workers were arrived exactly to make the base of the front of the many part of Miraflores and was built by the Jesuits. My friends, welcome forests. It is a natural reserve of flora and fauna which has been carried forests for the preservation of bromeliad, heliconias, and orchideas, trees such as urupans and myrtle, as well as begin an ecosystem of a variety of birds such as muldin mirror, bear, backcapuchin, copeton, different species of butterflies, turtles, dove, umbiger, kitchen pigeon, with mirrorless, squirrels, among of other species. There are also the monuments of some of the most representative characteristics of the municipal of Miraflores on the East Caracao. Carmen Torres Vaca, La Caracao o characteristic from Miraflores. Oh, Christian Gate, excuse me, is beautiful heliconias and orchids. About I don't remember more. I, I have a question. What can be found in the forest? Is is beautiful this place. Okay, thank you, Christian, for your attention. Oh, I want to learn everything you come from this great forest. It's beautiful. Of course, no problem, Mr. Carlos. Okay, in the forest you can find a natural reserve of flora and fauna that is now as forest for the conservation of bromeliads and heliconias and orchids. Trees such as urapanes and myrtle, as well as begin an ecosystem of varieties of birds like the molding sinks, backparcher bird, copeton, different species about butterflies, turtle, doves, umbir, chickens, tilde, pigeon with mirlas, squirrels, among other species. There are also the monument of some of the most representative characteristics of municipality of Miraflores. Okay, let's go to the monument. I have a question. Tell me a story about some of these characteristics. Thank you. Character from Miraflores who dressed in a skirt and long dress and always on a prone of multiple rich colors and could never meet her that second which chipped strong hair umbrella her love. Okay, tourists, thank you.